Hey everybody, it's xpac here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of August 21st, the first This Week in WoW of BFA, and what a week it's been. I didn't do one last week, as I kind of stated before I wasn't going to, just because I was going to be so tired from leveling and everything like that. And now we're into BFA now, we're 1 week in, 1 week in, a few hours actually, since it launched technically on Monday, my time. But yeah, we're 1 week in, and let's see what's going on this week in WoW. Now, there's nothing really pertinent going on in game yet, and by design, I'm sure. Still, people leveling. Some people might just be hitting 120. Now they're just now starting to do quest lines, getting world quests unlocked, and everything like that. So, what to do this week? It's going to depend on how serious of a player you are, of course. I do have a guide I loaded this week on what to do when you hit 120. That'll kind of go over everything that you should be focusing on if you're trying to keep up with the crowd, I guess you could say. So check that out if that is interesting to you. But I will kind of hit on a few things. One is world quests. I kind of explain how to unlock those in the 120 thing. But you just have to do your war campaign and complete the leveling quests in the zones. Do world quests. Get yourself some gear going. Do some PvP if you're a PvP player. Enjoy the war mode activation in all the different zones, whether you're Horde or Alliance. Go to the other people's zones. Cause some havoc, of course. Those are all things you could be doing this week. There's no in-game events until next week at all. We don't have Mythic Pluses yet. Those released with the raid, which I believe is on August 4th. So we have 2 more weeks still before the raid, and then we'll have Mythic Pluses. I'll be doing Mythic Plus fixes again at that point, and of course any other events that are going on in the game as well. So we're gonna have a relatively quiet 2 weeks. Quiet being a kind of a not correct term there, just because there is so much to do. So whether you're doing world quests, whether you're doing dungeons, whether you're doing mythics, whether you're leveling your profession, I'm working really hard on my blacksmithing personally. Well, I already kind of have it to where I would need to pretty much have new patterns or something to make it worth leveling up anymore past this. I've learned everything from the trainer. So, but I worked really hard on that. Been mining my butt off. All that kind of stuff, doing all my world quests. I'm actually thinking about leveling a second character up to 120 over this next 2 weeks, especially if I can get my mythics done early this week on my main character. You can get some transmog set up. There's Trial of Style next week. Spoiler alert, but I kind of have a transmog ready for that already. So yeah, that's about it this week. I'm super excited. I'm a little bit regenerated. I've had the opportunity to get some sleep and kind of get back to my normal daily routine and daily life. Daily, completely. My family, I have a wife and son. We just completely shut down basically for 3 days to allow me to kind of level up and get started. So life's back to normal now, though, for all of us, and getting my sleep back and everything like that. So everything's good for me. Hopefully everything's good for everybody else. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their leveling, hitting 120 at their own pace, of course, and everything's going good. Stay tuned with me throughout BFA, because I'm excited for this expansion, and I'll be hitting you with videos all throughout it. And yeah, that's about it. Everybody have a good one.